Hi, this is Zachariah Supka with Team Uber, led by Noah Rooney with other teammates Brendan Roche and Brittany Ward, and this is the most practical plan to manage driver costs at Uber. Uber has many strengths as a company. Some of their key strengths are that they're the world's leading ride-sharing and delivery platform. They're capable of adapting under the pressures of a global crisis, and they have strong financial liquidity, which provides the company with flexibility to navigate during the current COVID crisis. Although Uber has some key strengths, they also have some key weaknesses, such as the ride-sharing business was hit hard by the ongoing pandemic. After a 6-year legal battle, the Supreme Court ruled that a group of Uber drivers have right to be classified as workers, which may cause Uber to change business models and adversely affect the business. Uber is constantly faced with legal battles over the employment status of its drivers. Uber is a company that has many opportunities to improve itself. There's a huge audience of consumers looking for better value transportation, technology development that can improve their business operations, as well as artificial intelligence development that can really improve the business. With any company, Uber faces many threats. Impact of the COVID-19 pandemic on the business operations and financial position, as well as the future pandemics on the business operations and financial position, and the ability to successfully defend litigation and government proceedings brought against them with respect to the relationship with drivers and delivery persons. Uber is a high-tech company that creates opportunity through movement by changing how people, food, and things move from point A to point B through use of their massive platforms, which include Uber Mobility, Uber Eats, and Uber Freight. Uber operates in over 70 countries and over 400 cities around the world. Using leading technology, operational excellence, and product expertise, we connect consumers with independent providers of ride services, restaurants, food delivery, public transportation networks, e-bikes, and e-scooters, as well as connecting shippers with carriers in the freight industry. What's the most practical plan of action to manage driver costs while operating a dynamic business operation? We have picked 5 alternative solutions. Drivers as independent contractors with a new model, mix of drivers as employees and independent contractors, mixed costs, which would be fixed and variable, drivers as independent contractors, a variable cost, drivers as employees, a fixed cost, and eliminate drivers in favor of self-driving cars. The least favorable alternative solution is Solution 4, drivers as employees with fixed costs. This option would not be effective because the cost is too high. The model is not flexible to match demand for rides with drivers. It would result in a dramatically increased cost to the consumer and completely change the nature of the ride service. Uber would change from an online marketplace to more of a conventional black car service. The feasibility and effectiveness of this solution is very low, and it would totally change the dynamics of the company. The high cost and low profitability make this solution unacceptable. The best solution is Solution 1, drivers as independent contractors with the new model. The independent contractor mixed with the new model would be like the Proposition 22, which was authorized by Uber and passed in December 2020 in the state of California. It keeps drivers classified as independent contractors but gives the gig workers rights of employees such as unemployment insurance, health insurance, minimum wage, and collective bargaining rights. It would allow portable benefits based on engaged time, which would not include time waiting between rides. To qualify for a full health care benefit, drivers would have to be engaged for 25 plus hours a week. The implementation for Uber globally keeping their drivers as independent contractors and with a new business model will happen over the course of some time in hopes of keeping market shares at 30% profit margin. Proposition 22 passing in California was just the start of globally implementing benefits, such as insurance stipends, to its independent contractors. With implementation of Prop 22 in California, gig companies such as Uber will be protected from independent contractors seeking restitution for wage theft because these cases will now go through private abrasion. Attracting and retaining talent for the administrator of this new model through Proposition 22 has potential to align executives' motive with company execution on the course of action that can drive long-term stockholder value. In addition to diminishing all lawsuits, strikes, or tensions with Uber companies, implementing benefits provided under Proposition 22, Uber drivers will gain more satisfaction on the job. Implementation and local adaptations of the new model laws in California are just the first steps of managing driver costs at Uber and maintaining effectively. Over the course of time, Uber will need feedback to overlook their progress after implementation of laws such as Prop 22. By administering and creating survey rating brackets to all that use Uber, Uber will be enabled to better comprehend their cost, efficiency, feasibility, risks, and time, beginning with asking for feedback from California's Uber drivers and riders. Uber will be able to keep track of the progress and satisfaction of its workers and customers. Initially moving towards a national and global scale, the feedback from Uber drivers and riders in California will pave out the logistics of future gig economy law. Examining the feedback from California, Uber will be able to devote solutions to any recurring pattern of any inadequacy within the company's policy. Once Proposition 22 is resolved and deemed successful within Uber's independent drivers and riders and investors, the company will be able to progress to national level and eventually a global level.